are worried about the recession, you are worried about the tariff war. We all are, and it's uncertain times. Canada, US, and a lot of countries are going through this looming recession, as people say it. And of course, businesses are getting affected. People are losing jobs. At the same time, startups, small businesses are never able to scale because they are not able to meet those demands. They don't have the team to hire. They don't have the team to work on these new rules. So at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose for everyone. Well, I'm going to go over 5 ways how a virtual assistant can help you go through this difficult times, especially in the time of tariff war or in the time of recession where companies are trying to cut costs, cut labor costs, cut overall spending, losing customers. A virtual assistant or hiring a virtual assistant can help you probably stay afloat or even grow your business during this time. So I'm going to go over 5 ways of how a virtual assistant can, help you navigate through a recession or help you navigate through the huge cost of production and losing sales during this tariff war. So of course, hiring a VA helps with cost reduction. Hiring a virtual assistant is much better than hiring a full-time employee whom you are paying the salary, apart from the benefits, and then other 100 compliances that you have to go through. Instead, you can always hire a virtual assistant, give them all the work, have them do that work for a much lower cost. So, if you want to reduce your labor cost but still want to get that job done by someone, hire a virtual assistant to do this. You can hire a virtual assistant to do administrative work, to do bookkeeping, accounting. There is digital marketing, social media, sales people, lead generators, a host of roles that you can hire a virtual assistant to do that rather than hiring a full-time employee to do that work. Second benefit that you get from hiring a virtual assistant is flexibility and scalability. With respect to virtual assistants, when you want them to work at a different time, they will be willing to do that. Unlike working the 9 to 5 p.m., if you are having overseas customers or if you want your customer support to run 24/7, you can have a virtual assistant do that job for you. If you need to work on the weekends because of the high volume of work or the high volume of compliances that you're going through because of these tariff war and these recessions, you can have a virtual assistant work these flexible hours rather than an employee, because you have to pay overtime and there are other aspects to employees in North America not wanting to do overtime. It's best that you hire a virtual assistant to work flexible hours, and then that probably helps you scale your business as well, because you are able to be available during non-working hours. There is an aspect of the market, overseas market, that you've not been tapping into because of this, and now you can. So flexibility and scalability is definitely a huge benefit when it comes to hiring a virtual assistant. Diversification of operations. Now the third benefit that you get, and you can diversify your operations. Now, diversification with respect to the service that you provide. So when you hire a virtual assistant in different skill sets, you can add some more services to your wing. If you are a digital marketing agency, you can also add graphic designing, or you can also add website creation or website development in your services. By hiring a virtual assistant, the virtual assistant skilled in that particular field can take care of those services that your clients would want. So that would kind of help you stay afloat or increase your business. Apart from that, you can also diversify it by getting into new markets. So because they are available 24/7, different hours, you can explore new market, as I mentioned in the previous point. So that helps you diversify your operations. Because you're facing issues because of recession, you could always tap into new markets and kind of try to explore your options before getting hit to the point that you have to close down your business. Increased efficiency is the fourth benefit that I would strongly suggest. I have noticed it, and a lot of my clients have said this to us as well, that we've seen an increased level of efficiency when we hire a virtual assistant versus hiring somebody locally. No offense to somebody who's working very hard to get their job done, but there's a good chance that if you hire a virtual assistant to do the job, they would probably put in more work, more time, more energy, and more of their skill set and experience to make sure that you are happy with their work and make sure that they're justifying the job. So I have noticed this, and a lot of my clients have noticed that, and they said that we would never go back to like not hiring a virtual assistant anymore because of the increased efficiency that they have got after hiring a virtual assistant. And of course, with increased efficiency, you can outsource a lot more of your day-to-day tasks to that virtual assistant, while you can go ahead and concentrate on more important tasks, that is growing your business, meeting with clients, and exploring new options, and then going through the compliance that you have to, different compliances that you have to meet because of a tariff war or because of a recession. You can go ahead and take care of all that while your virtual assistant, who's efficiently working in that field, is able to take care of those tasks. And of course, the fifth benefit is business continuity. You can stay afloat during a recession. You can stay afloat during a tariff war. You just have to hang in there. And, if you have to cut your cost, you could get a virtual assistant to cut your cost and, continue the work that you're doing, stay afloat, live to fight another day, stay to the point where these problems go away. It's not going to remain forever. There has been a recession in the past. There has been a tariff war in the past, and they've all gone away, and we are all living normal lives now. This is also a time which will pass, and you can always stay afloat by hiring a virtual assistant, by cutting costs, increasing efficiency, at the same time exploring new options, as I mentioned in the previous points. So I strongly suggest that if you are getting affected by a recession, if you're getting affected by a tariff war, hiring a virtual assistant can increase your business capacity, overall growth capacity to a great level, while at the same time help you stay afloat. If you are looking to hire a virtual assistant, if you want to know more about how to hire a virtual assistant, we are a virtual assistant company ourselves. The company's name is Clerk Tech. Go over the website www.clerk-tech.com, have a look, book a call, try to understand the process, and if you want to go ahead, we will be more than happy to help you. My name is Abhishek. I'm the head of operations at Clerk Tech.